all the way live. There we go.
You are now witnessing the Eddie Block and Show. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals.
What's up, what's up? What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm a little bit late, Let me send out these links.
Johnny Humor, he got the right diet. Mr. Nice Guy, looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evo Knievel. We all know the Lord is coming back for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Brit got the plug. What's up to Kim Tone? I got to say hello to Julius.
Where else can I share it out at?
Got the link on like Pronto. Jim Bob's a silly guy. Deborah's head.
Share it on LinkedIn, I guess. How's everybody doing today? Hope you all are having a good time.
Retribution till dawn, break of dawn and the Susan Solomon following Patriot movements.
Where else should I share it?
Danny Huddy, saying what's up on the daily now. No,
Twitter, right?
Play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in time out. You can come test the chat.
Share it on.
If you're Antifa or BLM,
you can ride out. Oh shit, this is a different phone. Wrong phone. What's up, Pugs? Hello, I only see you when I'm driving normally.
You agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. What's up, Carla, Andy, in Colorado, Nagasaki, Dara, Nicole. We all proud Americans.
Where else can I share it? Oh, we gotta share it in Graz. I got one that looks just like Graz. There we go. Now I can look at you guys. Sorry, guys. I had to do all the posting, the sharing. What's up, Hope? Josephine, Billy, Stevie. Pugs is here. How's everybody doing tonight? That's what, that's what's good about this longer song. Well, you better get Drunk Uncle in here too, huh? I haven't heard from them in a while. Everybody in the chat with shady links. If I write another verse, Corey's paying me. I gotta ask Mr. Nice Guy, who's Corey? Yeah, we some mega stars. Eden, Daisy, and Kelly. Titty 1, titty 2. Yeah, we gotta go back to the bars, don't we? It's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. See, don't we have something for Mandy? I think we do. Let's roll. Hope 1. Hope 2. How many hopes do we have? I knew I had a Mandy J. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. You guys all know I have the best. That Minuteman procedure on your back work wonders. What's the Minuteman procedure? Now I gotta look this up. No, but I got a whole bunch of Hope Nightbots. I got a whole bunch of Hope Nightbots. Drunk. That's not the one I want. Yeah, I gotta ask Mr. Nice Guy who he's gonna charge to make my song longer. Because he didn't charge me. All these songs that you guys hear are all done for free. Thank you, Mr. Nice Guy, right? He makes some great songs.
Keep on watching. Keep on listening.
It's a toggle boat? Really? The Minuteman procedure. Let's look this up right now.
2021. We're in the house. Trump's coming back, baby. Conservative.
Because I have...
You forgot the one in the chamber!
I have, what, 24 screws or something like that in my back? So, this will definitely be something different. Let's see, is that stopping it? Good, it doesn't play anymore. Okay. The California Laser Spine. You manually miss it. Oh, whoops, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. Sorry, let me show you guys what I'm seeing. This is what I'm looking at right here. So this is the Minuteman procedure, I guess. Let's, procedures. What the heck is that? So with the minimally invasive spine, you'll see a large difference in small incision can make your life. Contact our caring representatives. The incisions are 1 inch or smaller. Mine's a lot bigger than 1 inch. Yeah, see this one right here where it says other clinics on the back, on the bottom? Let me see if you guys can see that. This is what this is the one right there. That's the one that I have. That scar. And that's not even it. So the first time I had my spinal fusion, I was one of the first people in the United States to have one. So I got a scar that starts right here on my stomach. It goes all the way up, all the way across, and all the way up to here. Yeah, I got a really huge scar from my very first spinal fusion. And like the very first time I had my very first spinal fusion. So they did the surgery on a Thursday. It took them on Friday. They did a full body cast of me. So I couldn't move at all. I was stuck in a full body cast for like 6 months. I wasn't allowed to start walking for like a week till I had a special brace made. Yeah, it sucked. It really did. Here we go, the Minutemen procedure. Spinal simplicity. Full control over implant wings. Let's see. Spinal simplicity. Is this what it is? They're not showing you anything on it, though. Interesting. I might have to look into that. Uh-oh, are we not live anymore or something? I think we are. No, let me restart my chat real quick. I'll be right back. My chat's messing up. I think we're still live, aren't we? Yeah, it says we're still live. Okay, we're still live. Yeah. Oh, you know, that's what so I saw this on Crowder today, guys. If you guys watch Crowder, sorry, you're going to watch this again. But Swalwell has a new commercial. Here it is right here. He has a brand new commercial. And I think you guys all should see this. Have you guys, now first off, has anybody seen this commercial yet from Eric Swalwell? Where's my cups? Where's my cup? I want to make a drink. There it is. While I'm waiting for a response, I don't see any responses. Has anybody seen the Eric Swalwell new political campaign ad? Uh-oh. See, Hope. That's right. I gotta eat some Vegemite tonight, don't I? Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just play it. Put it all in there. I forgot. So we went to... What's that place called? Cost Plus World Market. So we went to Cost Plus World Market. And hey, Digga, Warp! Hey, Digga, I need to call you later on tonight. Do you mind if I call you? After the show? I need to talk to you about something that only you and I can talk about. Yeah, Andy, it's an awful commercial. I'll show it to you guys. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just... You know, we gotta have some Crown and Coke. Fucking I'm broke, so... What do you do when you're broke? You get drunk. Alright. Spending all this freaking money on lawyers and shit that I don't even... Spending most of... You know, I don't mind spending money on lawyers. But when I have to go pay a lawyer for something that I didn't even do, I'm just a witness testifying for, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, yeah, so let me show you guys this video. This video, I don't know about you guys, but I think this video is just so wrong. Here, I'll play it for you guys.
You're weird. He is weird, but cute. Gross.
Wait a minute, and you notice the guy, well, for a second there, he looked like Don Jr. For a second, not really.
Mary Anderson?
Yes?
I have a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest for what?
Penal Code 243 violation. Unlawful termination of a pregnancy.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is my personal business.
That's for the courts to decide, ma'am. Your medical records have been subpoenaed, and Dr. Landry's already in custody.
No, my God, you can't just...
You will have to submit to a physical examination.
What? By who?
No one's touching me. My wife.
Ma'am, turn around! Put your hands behind...
And if you're saying in your head right now, this can't... I froze. Did I freeze, guys? Did I freeze? I don't think I froze. Let me know if I froze. But can you... Would you ever think in your watching this that this is a political campaign commercial?
Behind your back, now!
Why is this happening?
Am I frozen?
Love you, honey bear.
We're just enforcing the law here.
Elections have consequences. Vote Democrat on November 8th. Stop Republicans from criminalizing abortion everywhere. Protect women's rights and freedom.
Please.
Okay, thank you, Hope. Eric Swalwell for Congress. Paid for by Eric Swalwell for Congress.
Ma'am,
Now let's see what they say again. Hold on.
Put your hands behind...
Let's see what they're saying to us again.
Elections have consequences. Vote Democrat.
So elections have consequences. So don't forget to vote Democrat on November 8th. Right? Because the Republicans are going to come and arrest you for getting for pregnancy, for giving an abortion, which is not true. Not true. We're not going to arrest you for getting an abortion. We're just going to make sure you can't get an abortion. It's buffering. We're buffering now. So I don't know if it's everybody or not. That's the problem. Like, just because one person's buffering doesn't mean another person's buffering. So it's hard for me to know. So I don't know. But anyways, so they're saying vote Democrat on November 8th. Because if you don't, the Republicans are going to come arrest you for getting an abortion. That's not true. That's not true at all. The only people they would arrest are the doctors giving the abortions because they would be illegal. Right? So that's not true. But they're Democrats. They lie, right?
On November 8th. Stop Republicans from criminalizing...
Gonna stop Republicans from criminalizing abortion everywhere. Wow.
Abortion everywhere. Protect women's rights and freedom.
Okay. Getting an abortion is not a right. It's not a freedom.
Please don't do this.
Getting an abortion, it's called murder. It's called murder.
Please.
Thank you, Mandy J. Eric Swalwell for Congress. Can you believe that shit? Honestly, can you guys fucking believe that? That's some bullshit. That's just so wrong. Man, you know what? I gotta start just making... I don't know if that's legal or not. Am I allowed... I gotta look this up. Am I allowed to make commercials? I won't even put I won't even put candidates. I'm just going to start vote Republican. Otherwise, this will happen. That's the kind of commercials I need to start making, right? That's what I'm going to start doing. I got to start making some of those. Right? Do no harm upon a patient. VA payments to increase. Yay, I'm going to get more money. I just got an email saying I'm going to get more money. But yeah, we seriously need to fucking start making some of our own of these. What's that, Sneaky Pete? Anyways, so no, today I had to go down to Fresno. I had to go pick up some stuff, and my truck was. Now I don't trust Costco pumps after today, so I have a truck with a 22 So my Silverado takes 22 gallons of gas, and somehow I got sold 25 gallons of gas. That's 3 more gallons than what my tank holds, apparently. Well, you know what? Let me double check this. Let's double check this. So I have a 2007 Silverado. It's the 4.8 liter. It's the new body. Tank, gas tank size. Let's see what it is. Let's see what my gas tank holds. 2007 Silverado gas tank. Okay, so for the 4.8 liter, oh, it's a 26-gallon tank. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. It's a 26-gallon tank. Why did I think it was a 22-gallon tank? My bad. My bad. Well, you guys weren't even looking. I thought you guys were looking with me. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. That's why. See? 26-gallon. I don't know which one of these I have. It's like an LT something. I don't know. Who knows? Gas went down to 30 cents today? No way. My new truck is still in Wyoming. Willow, I almost called you Willow. Digga, because... So, they said that they fixed my truck, and then the Dodge dealership was trying to get it back home for me. Then I called the Dodge dealership from here, and they said, well, they told us that they've been talking to you. And I was like, I haven't heard from them at all. What's up, Ultimate? Then they said, well, now they said that your truck is not working again, and so they ordered a computer. And then I got a voicemail from them saying that, hey, what's up, Goofy? So I got a voicemail saying, yeah, they're working on my truck, and they ordered a computer. But they don't know when the new computer or PCU or PCM, whatever the fuck they call it, will be in. So my truck is sitting in Wyoming. Although I get a text message from them today that said, how is your service thanks for servicing your vehicle at Cowboy, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. We're following up to ensure that you are completely satisfied. If not, please reach out to blah, blah, blah. So maybe they finished my truck today. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Because actually, I'm driving my old Silverado, and I love my old Silverado, but she's got 300,000 miles on it, and it's a gas truck. So towing a trailer up a big mountain today with a whole bunch of wood on the back, yeah, she was working hard. White Privilege was working hard today. Yeah, if you guys don't know, my white truck is called White Privilege. I named her White Privilege. I name all my trucks. My new truck is named Thor. Still no drunk uncle yet. Dude, Ultimate, I called corporate. They didn't do shit for me. Corporate, they weren't doing shit. They wouldn't even let me talk to their supervisor. Let's put it that way. And then I said, well, can I have I called another person. I called like 3 times. Nobody would let me speak to a supervisor. So then I'm like, well, let me talk to the CEO. Oh, they really wouldn't let me talk to the CEO. So I'm looking for the CEO's number. I'll make it. I'll figure something out. I'll get him. But my local Dodge dealership is supposedly getting my truck back for me for free. So we will see. So anyway, I'm getting gas today, and I'm sitting in line at Costco. And yeah, who gets their gas at Costco or their diesel? They have long fucking lines there, right? There's always a long line. So all these real expensive cars, they're always cutting people off, cutting them in there, What do you think about that? You ever notice that? It's only the people in like the really rich, fancy dancy cars that'll cut you off, I'm sitting there in a big ass truck with the trailer. You get your gas from Red Beans. Oh, Goofy, man. I don't want to know about those. Digga, if they offer to give me the money back for my truck, I'm definitely going back to Chevy. I was going to get a Chevy Silverado, but they didn't have any in stock, and Dodge had one in stock, so that's why I got the Dodge Cummins, which I like the Cummins, but I should have got the Silverado. And now the diesel prices are so fucking expensive, I might not even get a diesel this time. I might just get a regular old fucking Silverado 1500 with 4-wheel drive. Because I need 4-wheel drive up here. The other thing too, guys, my last Dodge Ram Cummins, dude, I had a chip in there. fucking, you could roll coal. You could do all kinds of shit in your truck. You could put a big, huge pipe. You could upgrade the intake. You could upgrade the turbo. You know what you can do on these trucks, new trucks? Not a fucking thing. Because their computers are set to be a certain way. And if you get caught changing the computer, like there's a thing called deleting the DEF pump and all this other shit. It'll give you 5 more miles per gallon. But if you delete it and you get caught, it's a federal fine. No warranty anymore. Yeah, Willie, dude, I'm sorry. I hate Fords. You will never catch me in a Ford. Just not a Ford fan. Not a Ford fan. But what do you think about these rich pricks that pull into that pull in front of you at gas stations and stuff like that? Always cutting people off, right? What do they get? One person in front of you? Oh no, they saved like 2 seconds. I don't get those kind of people. Oh shit, I forgot to take my meds today. Forgot to take my meds. Or how about this? Are you one of those people that you'll go to Costco and like you'll see somebody isn't looking, so you'll fucking cut them off and take their spots just so you can get one spot ahead? Are you one of those people? Just curious. We're not gonna hate on you. I'd like to know. Yeah, I almost got sideswiped yesterday by a Maserati. Going 70, some rich prick. I don't think your Ford would outrun my Dodge Ram Cummins when it's working. So, I don't know. I don't think a Ford could keep up with my Dodge Ram. My Cummins was a beast. Dude, you ever notice how... Is anybody old enough now that you gotta take like 50 million fucking pills? It sucks. It's like a pill for everything. Like a pill for everything. What the hell? You have a philosophical objection to waiting in line for gas. Oh, so Andy's one of those people. He spent $300 getting an alignment, oil change, tire replaced, and some clothes today, fully expecting the remainder for your security, only to be told unexpectedly, we're this far into this month, so I don't know. I'm lost on that one. I'm lost on this. Yeah, sounds like a lot of money. You would never buy a new diesel where you have to put that blue shit in the tank. Yeah, my truck has to put in the DEF. It sucks. You know how expensive, you buy a jug for like 12, 13 bucks, if it's on sale. And it only lasts for like 2,000 miles. Hell, I got 15,000 miles on my truck. I think I put 5. I put 5 or 6 of those jugs in my truck already. That's what I get for driving across country to Oklahoma. You don't take it, you don't take any pills at all? You take part of them are vitamins. So like, I got my vitamin D that I take every day. My doctor says I got to take this. It's for whatever. He has me take the magnesium every day because that's supposed to stop my restless leg syndrome. He gives me this red yeast rice and CoQ10, whatever this is. This is a vitamin. This is supposed to help with my blood pressure or cholesterol. I don't know. I'm supposed to be taking Lipitor too, but I don't know where the fuck my Lipitor is. I lost it, so I better find that. Because I don't know if you can just stop taking Lipitor for high cholesterol. And then I take this other stuff, which is venlafaxine, which is for Effexor, and it's like it's supposed to make me happy. Hook a load behind that and watch how much DEF fluid you use. I can only imagine, Schwilly, dude. I missed I had a 2008 or no 2005 Dodge Ram Cummins. Truck was awesome. You showed your therapist a huge box of pills the VA has tried to put on you. It's horrid. Hey, so Goofy, I just got an email from the VA. It says we're getting more money now. Like, woohoo, more money. a C, D3, vitamin C. Oh, see, I have D4. Oh, no, I have D3. I have D3 and zinc and 81 aspirin. Yeah, that's a lot. What's up, David Aguilar? Let's see. Where the hell is Drunk Uncle? He's not here yet. Oh, well, we'll just get started on the news then. He can pop in the middle of the news. Let's see. Yeah, let's get started with the news. All right. St. Louis Police Department refuses to so St. Louis Police Department resignations stack up as leaders sound the alarm, reaching critical mass. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. Give me a second. I was just reading it while I was waiting for the sound to come up because I want to pause the sound so everybody doesn't have to hear it. Let's see what happens if I move this just a little bit more like this. What did that do to you guys? That did nothing to you guys. You're okay. All right. Resignations have continued piling up in the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Gee, let me guess. Let me guess. A Democratic state or city this year, setting off concerns from top law enforcement leaders. We're reaching a critical mass. St. Louis Police Officers Association President Jay Schroeder said this month of staffing issues on their city's force. Now let's talk about something here real quick, guys. Effector with ability to boost was the only thing that helped me, but effects are alone minimal. 5 hours rest. Yeah, Elixir doesn't really help me at all. I think, my biggest, because they were giving me the stuff called Celexa, but then I told them, I'm like, dude, I'm tired all the time. I got to get an energy drink just to get out of bed. So then they put me on this stuff, but I still need an energy drink to get out of bed. What's up, David Divine Broadcast? What was I going to go to? Oh, yeah, so speaking about this law enforcement and the Police Officers Association. So the Police Officers Association, if you guys don't know, they're a union. They have the Police Officers Union, right? Most cops all cops are in unions, right? But most cops are conservative. Yet, the cops' unions are all Democrats, and they tell them to vote Democrat. Like, I was in the San Francisco Plumbing Union. Every election, they sent you a little thing, and they're like, this is the way to vote. And it was all Democrat. But I know everybody, almost all the people there were Republicans. They weren't for Democrats. The unions are for Democrats because the unions take advantage of all the unions were a good thing way back in the day. And you know what? When they offered me, I was working plumbing. I was getting paid $36 an hour, right? Happy. And then the union came to me and they're like, hey, come work for us. And I was like, nah, I'm all right. And then my boss started pissing me off. And then the union hit me up again. And they're like, well, Eddie, we'll pay you. It was like $54 an hour plus benefits. Right? So then it was pretty high. And then they were like, the first job I had was all daytime. Then the second job they offered me, they're like, hey, we got a 3-week job. It's at night. And it was $104 an hour because you're working at night. Took it. Right away. No questions asked. Well, they had 4 plumbers working. They fired the 3 other plumbers and only kept me because I worked faster and harder than the other 3 plumbers. So, I mean, I can't bitch about unions because the pay is great. But when you're getting paid $106 an hour, and then you see what the unions are getting paid probably $106 an hour too. It's just sad. Think about that. Just cut the middleman out and pay me $150 an hour. You're saving money and I'm making more money. Just saying. Right? Was Drunk Uncle in here? I think so. Did he just pop up? Yeah, he did. We ain't got no sound from where we got sound, but we don't have no view from him yet. Let's see. Why aren't you popping up? What's up, Drunk Uncle? How was work today?
Didn't go to work today.
Oh, you
had class.
Oh, well, how was class then today?
Oh, rough.
Rough. Why was it rough?
I went to that new place. So I definitely got humbled. But I got some subs in, so that's good.
Right on. Yeah, David, I'm gonna have to make that magnet. FBI fears the Browners, and like have some kind of a dog. I gotta see how to do a silhouette of a dog or something. So you got tore up today?
There's definitely some stuff that I got to work on.
Yeah.
Rolling with people closer to my weight. Like my guard was getting broke like instantly. And that's where you're on your back and you have your legs wrapped around them and you're trying to keep them close to you. So you got to use a lot of leg strength.
Yeah.
And I'm used to 130 pounds, 145 pounds, 150 pounds. Not the first guy. I don't know how much he weighed. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. And then this other guy, he's probably like 170, but I think he'd been doing it for a while. But they just take those elbows and jam them into my upper thigh and just legs wide open.
Really? Interesting.
Like a whore on prom night.
Freaking drunk uncle, like a whore on prom night. Hey, so wait a minute. I got something to say right here. I got something to say, y'all. Look, Hot Damn has been in here. She just says hi, Eddie. But when freaking drunk uncle walks in, she's like, "Hello, you sweet thing." What the, I'm jealous. I'm a jealous person, and I don't mean jealous in that way. It's just like I need.
This is the Eddie Block Show.
Yeah, I need the attention. I want the attention. All the attention. I gotta have the attention. What's up, Betty White? Dude, how do I open this now? There we go. Yeah, I should get all the attention.
What?
In fact, I gotta fix something. Right
I guess I got like mat burn or something. I could have swore my elbow was probably bleeding, but it wasn't.
Trying to figure out how to fix this color.
Oh, thank you, Digga. This is what I wear. This is called a rash guard. That's what you wear it in no-gi jiu-jitsu.
A rash guard?
They feel really nice, and you can sweat your ass off in them, and they'll dry like instant.
Everybody's saying, "What's up, Uncle?" You got Digga.
Yo, yo, yo.
We got Ultimate. We got Goofy. Mandy says she's going to a Halloween party on the 29th. Right on.
Yo.
Oh, no. Hot Dan says she was talking to me. Oh, I thought she had a crush on Drunk Uncle. Never mind. Never mind. I'll shut up. Okay, it's all right then. Even though she's probably just saying that to make me feel better. Dude, like, I was hoping you didn't wear this, because me and Drunk Uncle have a couple of the same shirts. Like, one time we both wore the same shirt. I think it was this one. We both wore this one in the same day, and it was like we had set it up, but we didn't.
I actually got my T-shirts separated now in my closet. I've got political, jiu-jitsu, and then random.
Were you fucking bored one night or something?
Hey, when you got COVID and can't do shit all day, you figure something out. Like one day I cleaned my whole house, done all my laundry. My house is back to looking like shit again though.
Well, hell, anytime you want to clean my house. How's Donnie? He's a little asshole. No, actually today, no, he was good today. Huh, Monster? Hey, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. He'll be here in a minute. Hope says she's going to see Dracula the Ballet on the... Dracula the Ballet? Dracula the Ballet.
Bubba? Back outside? What do you need? He's looking at me like he wants something.
Why would they do a ballet about Dracula? Well, why would they... I don't know. I don't watch ballet.
Okay.
Hope, is the only reason you go to see a Dracula ballet is because the men wear tights? Is that what you go to see? Do you go to see the men in tights? I bet you she does.
Jesus, damn. This damn puppy. It's like following around in a maze. Come on, you little shit.
Drunk Uncle is stuck in puppy mode.
Can't catch her. She just She just stays on the...
How's it hanging, Eddie? It's hanging low. Oh, you didn't mean my balls. Oh, sorry, not kidding. Just joking, folks. Let's see. So, the cops let's go back to the story. The cops in St. Louis are all quitting. What's up, Illumibody? We're reaching critical mass, same police officers using President Jay Schroeder said this month. 819 officers have left the department since 2017. Well, I wonder why. Maybe because you guys keep having all these people say, fuck the police, F12, all cops are bad, defund the police. I would be too. I would be too, right?
When they say ACAB, do they is that what they mean? Like all cops are bad? Because I thought they.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Because there was a old oi punk song called ACAB, and it was all they were from England, so this is why they say it the way that they do. Yeah. All coppers are bastards.
Oh yeah, right. Oh. By the way, so hold on. Where'd it go? Since you're into punk kind of drunk uncle, you won't even believe who I've been texting, but not texting, but emailing back and forth. I don't know. I don't even know if I can say it. I don't even know if I can say it, to be honest. Remember we talked about a band the other day, and you said the old singer or the new singer. Don't say the name of the band.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, me and him have been emailing back. Well, he emailed me once. That's not email. But I mean, still. So the lead singer of a pretty high up punk rock band fucking sent me an email today. It's kind of cool. Anyways, so yeah. So, huh?
I said, hells yeah.
Right. So all these cops are quitting in St. Louis. Well, you know what? Vote Republican and your cops won't quit. And why are they even mad about their cops quitting, right? Because St. Louis is a Democrat-run city. I'll bet. Let's look it up. St. Louis Democrat? Let's look it up. Is it a Democrat-run city? St. Louis has a Democratic mayor. What's that?
Sorry. I was just saying most large cities are Democrat-run. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I do that a lot.
Right. It's all good. So, yep. So, it's a Democrat-run city. It's a Democrat-run city, and they say they want to defund all cops, right? But then all of a sudden all the cops start quitting, and the cops are quitting on us. Well, then fucking stop treating them like shit. Stop.
Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Right? It's like my mom used to, this is not the same thing, but my mom used to always say, don't ask the question that you don't want to know the answer to.
I know, right?
Right? Like you think your wife's cheating on you, and you're like, all right, I'm not going to ask her. At least I only think she is. I don't know for sure. And then you ask, and then you find out. Or you've been flirting with the girl for a long time. You're like, I think she likes me. It's better to think she likes you than for you to find out, nope, I don't like you. I'm just, you're in friend mode, dude.
Yeah. Number one rule to being a lawyer is to never ask a question that you don't already know the answer to.
There you go. Is that why my fucking lawyer calls me 10 times a goddamn day?
Oh, yeah.
I love you, Dan.
You're not going to ask a question that you don't already know the answer. I mean, not in court.
Yeah.
They'll ask you all sorts of questions outside of court, but in court, you never ask a question unless you already know the answer.
I love you, Dan, but Dan hole, Dan hole, down hole, Dan hole, Dan hole, Dan hole. And he even tells me, Eddie, this is the last time I'm going to call you today. 5 minutes later, call from Dan Hole. Joe Biggs' attorney. You know what, though? He's getting paid for it. I shouldn't get mad because he gave me a flat rate price. I'm not paying him by the hour, so I better shut the fuck up. Right? And he watches the show. He's probably sitting there like right now, Eddie, you better shut the fuck up. I'm going to start charging you by the hour. I can hear it now. All right, let's see. What's next on the news?
Yeah, I don't know anything about the news because I think we already brought up Kanye's getting sued by Yeah, George Floyd's baby mama, right?
Yeah, we did that yesterday, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
Billy Bud says, Eddie, New Orleans is short almost 1,000 cops. They can't get anyone down there. Now, isn't New Orleans the
place is dangerous?
Yeah, it's the murder capital of the United States, right?
You would think it would be Chicago, but yeah, I hear down there it's pretty bad.
Okay, Schwilly Bird says, he says everybody needs to start packing. Dega says, what do you mean? And I know, or Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete says, what do you mean? I know Sneaky Pete has one, and he knows what he means. I'll show you what he's talking about. You want one of these bad boys right here. A Springfield XD9, 9mm. Look, the safety's on. I got another protection in there. I got the lock in there. This thing is not loaded. Look, it's not loaded. There's no way to load it. It's got the lock on there. So YouTube, you can't tell me I'm in trouble. The clips are right here, ready to go. Can't wait till I get my CCW. Can't wait.
I was about to probably do need to take a class, because even though like the last time you brought it out, and like I said, I don't know shit about guns, but last time you brought it out, you were kind of holding it around, but there's one point in time where like the barrel was faced right towards the camera, and even though I'm like 3,000 miles away, it was like pointed right at me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, but it's fully cleared. It's completely cleared.
I know. Well, Bill, remember Digawarp jumped on my ass whenever I raided, and her husband handed me the gun and cleared everything, and we knew it was all good, and I just raised it up. She's like, Dragonka, what the fuck, you son of a bitch!
But he didn't have the lock on it. He didn't have a lock on it at the time.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lock on it. Because
it's probably just a good habit form.
Oh, it is. It is. It is. Definitely is. It definitely is. You know. All right. Arizona fires back at Biden administration's demand it remove shipping containers from filling the border gaps. So if you don't know, a while ago, they over there in Arizona, since they didn't get a chance to finish the beautiful wall that President Trump was building, they started putting all these shipping containers up. So the government made them take it down. They're making them take it down. So the administration of Arizona Governor Doug Ducey is pushing back against the demand by the Biden administration to take down a number of shipping containers it has used to plug a gap in the incomplete border wall, saying that border states cannot rely on the federal governor to ensure its security. Well, you can't. You can't. I think this is a great fucking idea. Look at this. I mean, look, they got not only do they have 2 containers. So what? Those are either 10 or 12 feet, so that's 20 feet tall, and then they got the razor wire on top of it. I like it.
Why would they care what they put on their own fucking border? Because they keep saying the border's under control. We know the border's not under control, but they say the border's under control.
Because they want power over it.
Who care if they put up something? It's not costing them, and it's not cost.
Yeah, but think about it. Think about this, Drunk Uncle. They're getting voters. They teach these illegal aliens how to vote. They help, and either that or they help them become citizens so they can then vote, and they train them. Don't forget to vote Democrat because the Republicans wouldn't let you in here. The Democrats wouldn't let you, or the Republicans wouldn't let you in here. So don't forget, when you become a citizen, vote Democrat. Right? So they're doing that so that way they can say, look, you got here illegally because we let you, because the Republicans wouldn't. That's all that shit is about, Drunk. And them trying to say they have power.
We know what it really means, but I'm just saying from the way that they want to report, like, why would they have... We know why they have a problem with it, but what they would tell MSNBC why they have a problem with that? I would love to hear what their excuse is of what they want to put out to the media.
Well, don't they? It's normally, because the Republicans are racist, and it's because it is not, what do they call it? It's their right to be brought across. And just so you know, folks, real quick, when you want to talk about rights that the U.S. Constitution gives you, the U.S. Constitution is only rights for U.S. citizens. It's not rights for everybody else. If you're not a U.S. citizen, guess what? You don't get those fucking rights because you're not a U.S. citizen. Just a reminder, if you're not a U.S. citizen, folks, you do not get those rights. Or you're not, I shouldn't say you don't get them. You're not guaranteed those rights. Does that make sense? Am I saying it right now?
Yeah, and the left uses that against whenever you like bring up abortion and stuff, and it's like the right to live. They're like, those aren't U.S. citizens. You don't become a U.S. citizen until you're born. Really noted. Really noted.
Yeah, we'll remember that about all these illegals coming over. By the way, did you watch Crowder today?
I turned it on and like fell back asleep. I watched it like twice, but turned it on.
Oh, so you didn't get to see the new Eric Swalwell commercial?
Yeah, I seen that clip of it. Yeah, last night or yesterday. I don't know if it was before or after we done the show.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm gonna start making commercials.
New little intros though, with the Halloween stuff, and like remember what he was giving them today, but
today he gave steaks.
Oh yeah, the steaks, and then yesterday it was like My Patriot Supply, but he was like talking to him about like Skynet and stuff. You don't know about Skynet? They didn't tell you about Skynet. Like scaring the kid. Yeah. Stay away from 205. He's on the registry. Ask your parents. They'll know what they mean.
Yeah.
Uncle Crowder's got you. Here you go.
Right. All right, so check this out. The Florida Department of Education amends a rule to strip licenses of K through 3 teachers who discuss gender identity. So kindergarten through third grade. What kindergartner, first grader, second grader, or third grader needs to even talk about gender identity? You used to be Democrat, drunk uncle. Would you want to talk to your third grader about gender identity, or would you want the school to talk to your... What's third grade, like 8 years old? No, not even that. Third grade is what, 7?
Yeah, I was a little old for school, like right where my birthday is. Like I could have either started early or started late. So,
right, Goofy.
Like I moved to the new age like pretty early in the school year. So I think I was 8 in third grade, most of third grade.
Yeah. Are you serious, Stinky Pete? I'm gonna have to check that out.
But I mean, I don't. Crowder brought this up, and I never even thought about it this way. But he brought it up a while ago. But it was like, I don't even like, even in probably like even up through like middle school, like I didn't know shit about my teachers. They were Mr. or Mrs. fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
Had no idea if they were married, where they lived, what kind of car they drove, any of their interests, much less if they're fucking somebody of the same gender or you know.
Yeah, we got that one coming out, dude.
Especially in elementary school, I just assumed that they lived at the school. Like you'd run into them at the grocery store and be like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" They're like, "I don't live at the school."
Right.
Like, oh. Well,
although.
You know?
My third grade teacher, Miss Cecilia, she was like in her 20s. She was like just graduated from college or whatever. She was married to an Air Force guy. Oh my gosh, Miss Cecilia, she was so fucking hot. I was a little third grader, just like sitting in class, just like, oh. Along with all the rest of the boys in my class. Ooh, peanut butter pie. Anyway, so let's see what they're saying. The Florida State Board of Education adopted new rules on Wednesday, which include revoking or suspending the license from teachers who teach K through 3 students about gender or sexuality. Good. The board unanimously voted to amend the principles of professional conduct for educational profession. So if your student or your son or daughter is their student in 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade, or kindergarten, and somebody starts teaching them what their sexuality is, like when they start asking them, are you transgendered? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you bi? Are you whatever all the different ones are? All right, see ya, Goofy. You lose your license.
Forming quasi-amputee with rickets.
Right? You lose your license now. You lose your license in Florida. God bless Florida. Oh my, Florida's turning, Texas is looking good. But I think Florida is kicking Texas ass now all of a sudden. I think Florida is coming out the more conservative state out of all of them. I don't know. Digga, you live in Florida. What do you think? Do you guys live in the most conservative state now? All right, so there's something about ABC News reporter James Gordon resigns after FBI raids his house. I don't know why the FBI raided his house, but let's find out. Now former ABC News investigative reporter James Gordon Meek abruptly resigned from the Disney-owned network following an FBI raid on his Arlington, Virginia home, and colleagues haven't seen him since. They haven't seen him since. Does that mean he's in jail? What does that mean? Tatiana Siegel's story for Rolling Stone dove into the bizarre situation surrounding the journalist. So it says, multiple sources familiar with the matter say Meek was the target of an FBI raid at the Sienna Park apartments where he had been living on the top floor for more than a decade. The FBI told Rolling Stone its agents were present on the morning, but the FBI cannot comment further due to an ongoing investigation. He hasn't been charged with the crime, but independent observers believe the raid is among the first and quite possibly the first to be carried out on a journalist by the Biden administration. Now, this guy works for ABC. ABC is left-leaning.
I never watch ABC, so I don't know what their content's like.
They're Disney. ABC is Disney. They're left-leaning.
You know what? And like basically everything's... The UFC is Disney.
Is it?
When we pay for UFC fights, shows up Disney.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but... Well, that's... ESPN is Disney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ESPN is Disney. But
that's right.
So I don't know. I wonder they don't tell you what it's about. ABC News told Rolling Stone that Meek resigned very abruptly and hasn't worked for us for months. They declined to provide any more information. So what could this be about? None of his neighbors were willing to speak. Sources familiar with the matter say federal agents allegedly found classified information on Meek's laptop during their raid. One investigative journalist who worked with Meek says it was highly unusual for a reporter or producer to keep any classified information on a computer. Interesting.
It's a threat to democracy.
Right? Review says maybe he was working on a story about Pedo Joe and Hunter. It's possible. It's very possible. But look, they don't know what happened to him, where he is. Nobody can find him.
You got Clinton.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. And while I may call myself an investigative journalist, I'm just starting out. So I don't know. I've never worked for one of these big, huge companies, so I don't know. I have no insider information on that.
You'd be more of an activist.
Well, yeah. But I do have a degree in journalism. I actually have a full-fledged media communications and journalism degree from Fresno State. So I have a journalist degree.
Right. There's just a...
But I don't act like a journalist. I act like an activist, yes.
Yeah. There's barely any actual journalists left.
Yeah.
In my...
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Former Keystone Pipeline worker rips Biden after comments on oil protection. Let's see what they say. I don't know how he gets away with keep saying that he doesn't have anything to do with high gas prices when they've got everything to do with it, Neil Crabtree told Fox. Crabtree, who is a member of an Arkansas Pipeliners Union, who had worked on the Keystone XL project in Nebraska, and hundreds of other workers were laid off hours after the president took office on January 20th. Good night, Graw. Remember, I am not going to stop the Keystone Pipeline. What did he do? Within hours, he cut it. So yeah, what did you say? Let's debunk some myths. Let's watch this little clip.
We're calling it a ready and release plan. This allows us to move quickly to prevent oil price spikes and respond to international events.
You notice how he's only doing it right now before elections?
Secondly,
we need fuck off.
Right?
Responsibly increase American oil production without delaying or deferring our transition to clean energy. Let's debunk some myths here.
Yeah, let's
My
debunk.
administration has not stopped or slowed U.S. oil production. Quite the opposite.
I bet you.
Good.
I bet you if we go, I don't have them. Huh? Hope I can.
I said his rhetoric did.
Why would I need to delete your post, Jeannie? Crapola? You can say crapola. I don't know if she wants me to delete. Yeah, so first off, I bet you if we look at the numbers, I'm sure, because he hasn't signed any new deals or what do they call them?
Leases.
Like, leases, yeah. I know he hasn't signed a lot of new leases, so we'll think about that.
You still need a permit.
Yeah.
You need a lease and a permit, from what I hear.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's all these open leases. There's over 3,000 open leases. Like, I don't think they have permits.
Right? So, let's see what else he has to say.
We're producing 12 million barrels of oil per day. And
Well, according to Steven Crowder today, Steven Crowder said the reason why he can say that is because they're using the numbers from his first year in, which was numbers that President Trump produced and not him. So there's that.
Yeah, like leases and permits that are on like maybe the day before January 20th or something like that. Trump could have gave them a new lease or a new permit for like 2 years or a year or something like that. It was like, it's like, nah, it's something out of your control. Like, it was already in the works.
Right? So there's that. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
by the end of this year, we will be producing 1 million barrels a day, more than the day in which I took office.
I highly doubt that. Remember, he said that today. So on December 31st, let's go see how many barrels of oil they produce that week. Bet you it's gonna be less. Fucking liar. You know how I know Joe Biden's lying? Because his lips are moving. Cocksucker. Yeah, I said it. I don't like our president. He's my president, unfortunately. Because, like, with all those people that used to say, Donald Trump's not my president, I'm like, yeah, he is. Well, you know what? We have to say this dumbass is our president, too. All right, I got some cool stuff. Normally, Julius would like this shit, but Julius isn't here. So, the James Webb Space Telescope, you know what that one is, Drunk Uncle?
No.
Oh, yeah, they got this brand new telescope. That's the best of the best. And it just started producing shit like a couple months ago. So this one's supposed to be able to see it's supposed to be able to see the end of our universe or solar system or something like that. So I mean, look at some of this cool looking shit it's taking pictures of out and out. The pillars of creation are. Oh, let's see. Hold on. There's a video. So let's just watch the video. Why should I explain it when they can explain it? We gotta watch a commercial. We gotta watch the commercial. Cops. I love Cops. I haven't seen it lately. Okay, here we go. Okay, the Webb's new view.
The pillars of creation lie 6,500 light years away. This area is brimming with gas and dust, essential ingredients for star formation. A new near-infrared image from the Webb Space Telescope shows the
Looks
scene
like a
in
dinosaur
high definition.
doing jiu-jitsu.
Glowing bright red wavy lines appear at the edges of
it's
some
Rudolph's
pillars,
nose.
revealing where stars are ejecting material as they form. The bright red orbs are newly formed stars that have burst into view. Distant galaxies typically make appearances in Webb's images, but not this one. A translucent layer of gas and dust is drawn like a
How long is
curtain,
this?
allowing the
Oh, it's
stars
almost
to
done.
take center stage. Webb's near-infrared image of the pillars of creation will help researchers update their models of star formation. Over time, we'll learn how stars form and burst out of these dusty clouds over millions of years.
All right, I got a question for you, Drunk. I don't know if you can answer or not, but so you see this. How do scientists know all this shit? And what I mean by know all this shit, what I'm talking about is, so before the first missile went into space, whatever the first thing we sent to space, how did they know that outer space was a vacuum? How did they know that there wasn't air out there? How did they know there wasn't gravity out there? Like, if nobody's ever been there, how did they know that there was going to be no... how did they know that shit? Does anybody
maybe because they sent, like, and this is just a stab in the dark. Before we sent humans out there, maybe we sent, like, some other living organism basically as a sacrifice. And then they get there, it settles down wherever it's at, and then all of a sudden the doors open. And then the dog or the rat or the rabbit just gets sucked out, and then they got a camera, and then they just see it kind of like floating away, and then probably explodes. Doesn't like if you don't have a spacesuit on, if you were like to take your helmet off in space, it would...
I think they say your blood boils and you explode, yeah. I think so. You can measure diffraction through air versus no diffraction through a vacuum. Okay.
Whatever that means.
Diffraction of light is what I'm guessing. Also, spectrography allows you to understand which elements are being fused. We're just going to have Andy fucking... Hope says I bet space tastes like Vegemite. Oh, did you see where I went today, Drunk Uncle? We talked about it off camera the other night, or off the show the other night. I went to Cost Plus World Market today.
Yeah. Did you get your COVID test?
Oh no, I'm feeling good. I just forgot.
Okay.
Plus, I was running late.
Not going you don't go out and about a whole lot.
So. I'm not going to leave my house now for at least a week.
Yeah.
Because I bought a whole bunch of materials over at Lowe's today for a project I got going on.
And you got your vitamins anyway, so,
Right, I'm good to go. But so yeah, I went to Cost Plus World Market, and we did some taste testing on some stuff. She bought me this stuff called Vegemite. And I have to try it on toast. And I don't have any toast right now, so I don't know. I don't trust it. It smells like bouillon cubes. I don't want to eat it.
Did you
I'm afraid.
Did you look at any of the furniture at World Market?
No, but I couldn't really get around that fucking place. They're not Eddie accessible. They are definitely not Eddie accessible, cocksuckers.
They got really cool, boxes to store stuff in that are all like Japanese and stuff. It's super expensive though.
Yeah, it was kind of expensive there today. Hold on, let me, you know what? I'll grab some of that stuff. Hold on, we'll do a taste test right here in front of you guys real quick.
You have to watch a video on how to eat it? What kind of crazy stuff is this?
By the way, this shit's expensive as fuck. Remember how on the internet it looks all cheap?
Did you get any hot sauce?
Huh?
Did you get any hot sauce?
No, nobody wanted to buy me hot sauce, and that's good because I don't like hot sauce. I don't like hot sauce. All right, hold on. Turn this off.
Check out this cool mod that I forgot that I had.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You forgot you had it?
A lot of money. It's stabilized wood.
Nice. All right, here we go. All right, so. Oh, shit. Must have been hot in my truck. One of these melted on here. There we go. We'll eat this one. So I've had these kind of before, but I got it from Venmo. Stuffed olives with blue cheese, right? The last time I got these, they were fucking amazing. So I bought these from Cost Plus World Market. Maybe I just had a bad one. But it didn't taste like blue cheese. It tasted like Parmesan cheese because it was all, you know, blue cheese is supposed to be nice and creamy, kind of.
Yeah.
This stuff felt and tasted like, yeah, you can join, Hope. You can join the chat room. Well, there goes that one. No 5-second rule here. Brownie's gonna eat it.
Brown got it. Maybe.
No, she licked it and was like, I don't know. So this one tasted all powdery. Yeah. You know, if you were to eat Parmesan cheese off of a block, you know how it's like powdery, it's like textured? That's what this tastes like. So a big fat no to the blue cheese olives from good old
Sugar stop.
World Market. So then I got some of these because we couldn't find the Australian stuff she wanted me to find, but this stuff was from Australia. So they're called Bumbles Dark Candy Honeycombs. So that's one of these. It's basically a Butterfinger.
Yeah.
But not as good. It's not as good as the normal Butterfinger.
I never liked Butterfingers.
You don't like Butterfingers?
No, I was a Twix or Snickers guy.
Well, like, you know how, like, Mexican food is bland, kind of? You know, they like blander food. They don't really like, very flavorful foods. So this is like a bland Mexican style Butterfinger, if that's what you can call it. What's up, Carol? Now this one I'm excited to try. This one is made by the Redneck Cafe. Oh, Drunk Uncle went to the bathroom. Oh, he can hear me though. So this one is made by the Redneck Cafe. It is called Bacon Hot Chocolate. So it's bacon flavored hot chocolate. So what you do basically is you pour this into some hot boiling water or milk. Can you put it in milk? It says place
Bacon hot chocolate.
Yeah, bacon hot chocolate. I am definitely going to try this. I think it's going to be delicious.
Yeah, I've had I think I've had chocolate covered bacon before that wasn't horrible.
Oh, bacon covered or chocolate covered bacon is really good.
Yeah. I'm just not a big fan of chocolate in general.
I know you're not going to be a big fan of the next one I have.
Hurts my teeth.
So this is called Double Salt Licorice. Black licorice. It's Dutch, and I'm Dutch.
Isn't that weird?
So I have no trouble eating this stuff. I love this stuff. Me and my sister used to fight over this stuff. So it's called Dwartvit, which means double salt. So you used to be able to get, sorry, it's getting stuck in my teeth. When I was a kid, you can still get them. You could actually get this in powder form, or they make them in these M&M candies. So they look like M&Ms, but they're black and white, but they're filled with double salt licorice powder inside. So like I would go to school and I start eating these things and all the kids would be like, Eddie, I want some of those M&Ms. And I was like, dude, they're not M&Ms. And they'd be like, but I want one. And I'd be like, no, you don't. I'm like, no, I want one. I'm like, look, they're licorice. They're not M&Ms. You're not going to like them. Oh, no, I love licorice. So then you got to make a deal. You got to say, okay, I'll give you one of these, but you cannot spit it out. You have to eat the whole fucking thing. Most people can't. It's literally, it's licorice. It's salted licorice. It's good. Most people, the first time, like,
yeah.
They're great.
Only thing I consume that's close to licorice would be Jägermeister. And I try not to do that because I get myself in trouble.
See, and this is not like this does not taste like Jägermeister at all. I thought Hope was going to join us. So then I'm about this shit called Vegemite. It's a yeast extract that Hope bought me. She sent me the money to buy it. But she says you can't just eat it. And I don't like the smell. You know what it smells like? It smells like bouillon cubes. Or like... It smells like the powder from Top Ramen. That's what it's... You know what Top Ramen smells like? When you get that little pack that you got to put in the water? But Hope says you're supposed to put it on toast. Right, Hope?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know.
Supposed to. So you put a very, very small amount on. Like, you don't spread it on toast like Nutella or peanut butter or anything like that. You...
Potent.
And that's where a lot of people go wrong. I sent you a video of when Hugh Jackman was on Jimmy Fallon's show, because Jimmy Fallon had screwed it up, and Hugh Jackman came and showed him how to do it. That's what video I sent you of how to eat Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
But you make toast, and then you put a lot of butter on it, and then you put a very small amount of Vegemite on it.
Like how... Okay, I'm going to have to watch the video. So what does it taste like?
It's a yeast byproduct. And it's very, very salty.
It's very, very salty? Yeah, you can smell the salty. That's why it smells like bouillon cubes, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sick. Am I right? Does it not smell like freaking Top Ramen?
No, I don't think it does. But there's a thing in England that's called Marmite, which is very close to Vegemite as well.
Marmite. Okay. It's called Vegemite, Josephine. Vegemite. Okay.
You know, from the 80s song, he gave me a Vegemite sandwich. That's Vegemite.
No, I never heard that before.
Yeah.
When I heard the name, I thought of I Love Lucy. What is it? Vita Vita Vegemin.
Yep.
Right. Josephine, I don't know if you're late or not. Are you talking about the black licorice? This is the black licorice. And yes, it is. But it's not the kind of black licorice everybody here in the United States knows. This is different. It is very salty. You won't like it. I guarantee you. Carol, I have a question. Were you working Daytona? Okay, so you love black licorice, Josephine, but this is not the same, okay? This is Dutch-style black licorice. It's very salty. I don't know how else to explain it. Well, it's called double salt licorice for a reason.
Kind of like eating American chocolate as opposed to German.
I don't know.
Like, I heard people get addicted to chocolate over there in Europe. I heard that on the Osbournes.
I'm addicted to chocolate here. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I mean, the rehab. And they give you Guinness beer to try to wean you off of chocolate. But this was, like I said, this was Ozzy Osbourne telling the story, so who knows? Maybe chocolate means something else.
I'll be like, "Hey, doctor, I'm allergic. I'm addicted to chocolate. Can you prescribe me a whole bunch of beers so I stop eating so much chocolate?" God, every time we're on this, drunk uncle doesn't know how to turn his phone on vibrate. What the fuck, man? You can't stand black licorice? Oh, I love black licorice. Anyways, where were we on the news? Oh, we just did the James Webb Telescope thing. We got a couple more here. We got a couple more. Let's see. Where am I? Who's Johnny? She said, and smiled in that special way. What movie? Hope knows it because she's mentioned the movie before. Oh, she must have gone away.
What movie?
Who's Johnny? She said, and smiled in her special way. They were singing the song. Yeah, you got it. I knew you would have it because you've talked about it before. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania right now? I gotcha, Carol.
What movie?
Short Circuit. Johnny number 5.
Oh, Johnny 5.
Yeah.
I know that name in the movie.
With, what's his name? Steve Guttenberg. I mean, the 80s had some great fucking movies, right? The 80s we had... You know what another good movie from the 80s was? I don't know how many of you guys saw it. It's like a... It's more of a... see, Hope's in the room. I gotta move the cameras around. It's more of a...
I don't have my camera on. It's fine.
No, I know, but so I use... When I try and put the little cameras, or the little me in the corners with me and Drunk, when you pop in, it moves him, so I have to readjust. It's no big deal, I'm just saying. But it's a I'm trying to think of the name of the movie now. But some guy was really good at playing video games, and he played this certain video game, so they came down in space because that video game was a tester to bring you up as a pilot to pilot their ships. Oh my gosh, what movie was that? So they came down, the guy was playing the video game at the trailer park, they kidnapped him, and they put another android in his place, and he went up to space to save the world. Or save the universe. What movie was that?
I don't know.
No idea.
Somebody's got to know what movie I'm talking about. I can see the freaking the poster. I just can't think.
I can only think of Cocoon, but that's not it.
No, that's totally different. But that is a Steve Guttenberg movie. But Steve Guttenberg wasn't in this movie. It was kind of like a Battlestar Galactica kind of movie.
Spaceballs?
No, it was Starship something. I think Starship movie.
Starship
Invaders, Ready Player One. Those are the two that came out of chat.
What's that?
Space Invaders or Ready Player One?
No, it's neither one of those. Let's see, top 75 spaceships in movies. Maybe I'll be able to find it that way. Can you guys see what I'm looking at here? We'll find it this way. It's only 75 movies, right? Come on. Oh, I gotta hit the stupid accept button. Battlestar Galactica. Let's see if they start showing them. Oh, they don't say what movie they're from, though. Gosh darn it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, the one guy was a lizard. Digga knows what a movie I'm talking about. Let me view.
Then it must be Space Invaders.
No, it's not Space Invaders. No, it's not Space Invaders. Let's see. Starship movies 80s. How about I type in 80s? I'm trying to think of them. Don't you hate that when you can't think of it? Not Starship Troopers. Not Skyfighter.
You figured it out, bro?
What's that?
I know, I'm muted.
You figured it out. It popped earlier and popped back out.
I had to get off my Wi-Fi and just go straight to my phone data.
Wonder why?
Because I'm using Hope's Wi-Fi.
Oh, is that why?
My Wi-Fi is better than yours.
Her Wi-Fi is better than mine, and she gets a .045 download or whatever. Man, Anyway, I didn't want to interrupt. I'm trying to find. I don't know if we can talk about this or not. I don't care. Fuck you, YouTube. I know I don't want the channel taken down. But what platform is the new movie, The Real Anthony Fauci, on? I think it's on IMDb.
I found it.
BitChute.
BitChute. Okay.
The Last Starfighter. That's what it was.
That's what somebody commented.
The Last Starfighter. That's got that goofy guy in it. What's his name?
Steve Gutenberg?
No, he's not.
Yeah, that guy.
No, Steve Gutenberg's not in this one. Oh, The Wraith. That was a good one, too. The Wraith. That was a good movie. But yeah, The Last Starfighter. It's, hold on. I can't show you guys a clip because YouTube will kick us off, which sucks. Let's see. Let's see if they didn't show any pictures here. Let's see. Look at images. It was a good movie, though. Yeah, there's the lizard guy. This was a badass movie. I loved this movie when I was a kid. How you doing today, Gra? Oh, did he leave us?
I'm good, other than wrestling with this damn Wi-Fi. Just so everyone knows, do not, I repeat, do not get T-Mobile 5G.
T-Mobile 5G is that bad, huh?
Yeah, you just plug it in the wall. You can move it wherever you want to, so it's mobile. You don't have to connect it to anything. You just plug it in your outlet. But it's like the old party line where you had 2 or 3 people on the telephone.
Yeah.
The only difference is now you have everybody in your neighborhood on the phone on your internet in the evening when they get home from work, and you just can't do nothing. It's horrible.
Oh, so it's like going to a big event and there's so many people there you can't live stream.
Exactly. It's the very same thing.
There you go.
Exactly. You can't know. You not only can't live stream, you can't watch a movie. You can't.
That sucks.
It's horrible.
That really sucks.
I know.
Can
it's
you
like,
cancel it?
It's free for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, send it back. I'm like, can I bring it back here? No, you have to send it back because we don't want you to bring it back to our office.
Yeah. Right?
I
That
get
sucks.
it.
Let's see. So charged in U.S. Capitol. Oh, what's up, Drunk?
You were talking earlier about some journalist that's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like this is from Timcast. This is his thing that's going on. It says journalist investigating Biden raided by FBI now missing. So I think he sounds like he was investigating Biden. Don't know which Biden.
Yeah. Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, and well, what's funny? There was a whole bunch of fortune cookies all around his house once they went to try and investigate. It's like just Chinese fortune cookies laying all over the place. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Oh, gra.
Project Veritas was talking about it tonight.
Were they? So Schwilly Dude says, I have T-Mobile 5G on my phone and it works great unless you're around large groups of people. So yeah. Digga said it was on Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, on the phone. Yeah, on the phone. It's fine. It's great on the phone.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. It says charged in U.S. Capitol riot. Lawyer First Coast. What is the First Coast?
First Coast?
Yeah, it says First Coast man. Is that East Coast?
No idea.
Is the East Coast the first and the West Coast the second?
Well, it comes from Florida Times Union, so it would be Florida.
Oh, okay, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't even add. I should have just read. A Northeast Florida man charged with assaulting police during the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol is arguing he was entrapped. His attorney told court officials in Washington. Daniel Paul Gray was indicted last year on 9 counts with penalties that legally could top 20 years. After being accused of shoving police and causing a female officer to fall down a flight of stairs in the Capitol's rotunda. Well, what about those motherfuckers causing me to go down a flight of stairs? And I got it on video. Oops, did I say that? But defense attorney John M. Pierce wrote in a court filing over the weekend that his client will argue the officer created the situation, so it's not Gray's fault.
Yeah, I bet they're talking about the initial thing when they knocked down the bicycle racks and the girl cop fell down into the racks. Remember that?
Okay, they might be talking about that.
I bet they are.
But how are they arguing entrapment? How are they saying he was entrapped? Because the cops let him in.
It would be very, very interesting to see if this was the same guy that Ray Epps whispered to right before.
Yeah,
because
right there, that very same.
Yeah, if it's the same person, then he could say that he was, coerced by Ray Epps, and then they would have to try to prove that Ray Epps is an informant.
Exactly, John. Exactly.
Okay, so he says within days of the riot, according to the complaint, Gray described the events at the Capitol on Instagram, saying a female cop stole my phone and I got maced. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm adding that part. We're doing this, so we literally pushed him from the front steps of the Capitol all the way back. I mean, think about it. Some cop just walks up, takes your phone, and then maces you. I'd be pretty pissed off, wouldn't you? I'd be damn pissed off.
Yeah.
So, could that be considered entrapment, though? I don't know. But they say Gray had his phone with him when he was arrested in May. So, maybe he got his phone back. I mean, maybe that's why he pushed her down the fucking steps.
Yeah.
Hey.
Teach me to pick my phone, bitch.
Right?
I see you down there.
I just, right now, I don't know why it popped in my head, but do you guys remember after the first time I got in a fight in Sacramento and I was there the next weekend and that lady officer comes up to me, she was like a sergeant, and she's like, now, Eddie, you're not going to get in any trouble today, are you? Remember that? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
The fucking supervisor cop comes up to me and like, Eddie, you're not going to get in any trouble today, are you?
And you're like, no, and you're like, no, ma'am.
I was like, I'm good, ma'am. Sorry. That's pretty. I don't even live in Sacramento, yet the cops know who I am. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this is interesting. I've got the Chinese T-Mobile 5G, and it won't let me load BitChute on it. Can't get it. Not available.
Are you using an iPad? Are you using an iPad that I gave you?
No, I haven't had it. There's no way in hell that thing would work with this Wi-Fi, Eddie. No way.
Okay, I tried.
I know. I just haven't. I really haven't registered.
What are you trying to load BitChute on?
You want that Dr. Fauci?
On my. Yeah.
The Fauci.
On what?
Dr. Fauci?
Yeah. No. What device are you trying to download BitChute to?
My TV through T-Mobile. Through T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah. That's probably not got nothing to do like with my TV or my PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't download like Rumble. There's a lot of apps like on the PlayStation that you're just not going to be able to get.
Oh no, I go through of course, yeah. I've got more Chinese crap in bedroom than freaking China has American stuff in their whole country. I've got the Alexa Cube. I got the Alexa Cube going through my 5G T-Mobile into my Samsung TV.
You probably have to open up your internet browser and then go through BitChute.
That's where I'm at, drunk. That's exactly where I'm at.
Who knows?
Won't let me go.
What happened to your game? What game? It should still be there, PA Patriot. It's supposed to be there. It's there. Fresno Police Department fired 3 officers in the past 3 months. What's up, Sagittarius? Suspended 10. I wonder why. 3 Fresno police officers were fired in the third quarter 2022 as part of 15 disciplinary actions. The reasons for the terminations and the names of the officers were not included in the report. I wonder why. Most of the findings are listed with general yet few details, while others have been beat by the accounts. I wonder what happened. Let's see. The city office acknowledged a criminal investigation into an officer related to dishonesty, but declined to release the file. Another officer was arrested on suspicion of DUI. A different officer made an inappropriate comments on social media in a case that was assigned in July 21. And the reports include a few other cases, including incidents in which officers failed to turn on their own body-worn cameras. The social media comments, I wonder if that was... No, that can't be my buddy that got fired. I don't know. You know, I wonder what's going on with him. I wonder if he's won his lawsuit yet. What do you think? You guys think he's won his lawsuit yet? Tools. You can anytime, any results. Anytime, let's say within the past month. Fitzgerald versus Fresno PD. He's gonna win, right? Don't you guys think he's gonna win like so much money? I mean, they fired him for bullshit reasons. So he's suing. I don't know how much he's suing, but I bet you he gets like $10 million, which is good. Richard Zero, City of Fresno. What do you guys think? You think he'll get $10 million? I think he'll get like $10 million from the city for firing him for being a Proud Boy.
Is that how much he's suing for?
I don't know what he's suing for. Let's see if it says right here. I know the lawsuit's still going on. Let's see. I don't know how much he's suing for. Maybe he was only suing for $7 million, but I bet you he gets it. He's gonna get it. They might sue him for more. Who knows? Okay, so order. According to defendant's motion to dismiss the strike, defendant's motion to strike, defendant's motion to dismiss, defendant's motion to dismiss. Plaintiff may file an amended complaint. Okay, so it's still being worked on. But he's got to win a whole shitload of money. I mean, they can't fire you because you used to be a Proud Boy. That's the biggest bunch of bullshit in the world. Right? You get fired for what you do in your personal life? Let's see. Police video shows confusion during voter fraud arrest in Florida. Digga, here it is. Yesterday, I filmed billions of spider babies floating in the air. Oh, I want to see that, Sag. All right, newly released... Oh, we got to watch the video on this one, I think. Hold on. Holy shit, it's 7 minutes long? So it says, newly released police video showed people being arrested in Florida over allegations of voter fraud. Governor Ron DeSantis alleged those arrested were banned from voting due to their criminal records. The controversy stems from the confusion over a 2018 state law that allows some felons to vote. Well, let's see.
First, recently released body cam footage shows Tampa police arresting dozens of people in August for alleged voter fraud. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has said these individuals could not legally vote due to their criminal record. But some of those who were arrested claim they were confused by a 2018 Florida statute.
The game's not working,
which
guys?
restored the right to vote to some felons. The Tampa Bay Times reports of the 19 people arrested, 12 were registered as Democrats and at least 13 were black. Here's some of the never-before-seen footage of the arrest.
Real quick, CBS.
2 felony charges for...
Why did you have to say they were fucking black? Why did you have to say they were black? Who cares what race they are? Oh my fucking God.
Voter fraud, but they reduced it to $500 bonds. So it's $1,000.
What's that, drunk?
I said, yeah, like, how do you know that they, what ethnicity they were? Did you see their 23andMe or their ancestry report?
Right.
They could have been in Dominican. You don't know.
So you think being a Proud Boy is behavior unbecoming an officer? I don't. I think cops should be allowed to be Proud Boys if they want to be Proud Boys.
Oh my God, man! What? Yes, sir. So unfortunately, right now we're gonna have to take you to jail.
I'm like voter fraud. I voted, but I ain't commit no fraud. Well, so that's the thing. I don't know exactly what happened with it, but you
This
do
lady's
have a
like 80-some-odd years old. To help us understand this, let's bring in CBS News election law expert and political contributor David Becker. He's also the executive director of the Center for Election Innovation and Research.
Okay, I don't think we should be trusting this. So let's just, we can't read the story. I don't trust this guy. They're CBS News. I'm not going to trust them. And I don't want to get a copyright strike. Even though we're making comments on the video. You know YouTube. They like to fuck with me. Fucking brownie. Fucking brownie. All Panda has to do... Oh, Sagittarius Dad just sent it to me. All Panda has to do is growl a little bit and Brownie starts taking off. All right, come here. Come give me a hug. Because you bit the FBI. You bit the FBI, huh, Browners? Yes, you bit the FBI. No, I don't want your kisses, though. I don't like your kisses. All right, get down. Get down. She's like, Browner. She's looking at she's looking at my computer like, FBI, I know you're fucking watching. Hold on, wait, let me get her back up here. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this, guys. Let me do this. Watch this. I'm gonna do this real quick. Come here, Brownie. Oops. Ah, shit, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. Damn it, I pushed the wrong button. Here, runners, come on. Brownie's like, look at the camera. She's like, FBI, I know you're fucking watching. You come in my fucking house again, and I'm gonna bite you again. I'm gonna bite you again. I'm gonna get... Come on, Brownie. Brownie's gonna bite you. Brownie's gonna bite you. There you go. I know you're watching FBI, so we might as well have a little bit of fun with them, right? Can you imagine I get raided by the FBI again, and they're like, Mr. Block, can you please put Brownie away first? We're not going to arrest you till you put Brownie away. We watched your videos. We know you're going to let her bite us. Fucking FBI. Oh, I was going to do this one for Graw. A Mustang GT driver with warrants ditches cops. You don't say. The old saying is you can outrun the cops, but you can't outrun a Motorola. Well, these days, police have more advanced technologies at their disposal thanks to the devices like plate scanners. So even if you get away in a chase, you'll always be looking over your shoulder. They got the video? I want to see the video. Oh, here it is. Let's watch the video. How long is it? Oh, it's 11 minutes long. Let's watch some of it. Okay, so let's see. They pull him over. Let's wait till he starts taking off again. Let's watch the good stuff.
And you're headed where?
Because I don't know how a Ford gets away from anything. How do you let a Ford get away from you? Those Mustangs aren't that fast. Okay, here we go. Let's see him take off. And it's an automatic. Brownie, an all-American hero. Yeah, right? I got you, Swilly dude. I don't believe it that way. Dang, their mics only go on the left ear. It's driving me nuts. He did get away pretty fast, though. Oh, this is from the Arkansas State Police. They're doing 100 miles an hour, 103, 105, 107.
Maybe he's got like nitrous sort of super ship.
You never know.
Could be a Ralph or a Cobra.
What's the fastest you've ever driven, Trunk Uncle?
Fastest I've ever driven?
Yeah.
110.
I think that's about the fastest I've ever gone too.
Yeah.
Yes, so I was wondering why they let him go, but so in this one, they actually talked to him for a few minutes. So they know who the driver is. And they got his license plate. So, I mean, they're going to get him eventually. But he's gone. Let's see, did they even catch up to him at all? Yeah, they don't even catch up to him at all. He just took off on them. He just went zoop out of their life. All right, we got 2 more news stories, then we'll hope you can talk about whatever you want. Talk about whatever.
It's super easy to get away from the cops on a street bike, but
oh yeah,
street bikes scare the shit out of me.
Oh yeah. So my brother, he bought a he I think he still has it. I don't know. He bought a brand new Ducati. I think it's a 996. So I asked him how fast it goes. And he's like, well, he's all in 5th gear. I wasn't full throttle, and I got up to 180 miles an hour, and I almost shit my pants. And it has 6 gears. So if in 5th gear he was doing 180 at like 3/4 throttle, I can only imagine how fast it'll get in 6th gear. That's a fast fucking bike.
Yeah. You want to go fast on your bike? Please take it to a track.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Because there's been a couple times to where, I mean, they're just coming so fast, and what I don't like about them is they're not very loud. So, you know, you're just driving, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, you're on the interstate. Oh, I need to go around this car, and you want to get over into the left lane, and and it's just like, and you're just like, heart drops. Like, I was this close from taking somebody's life, you know, and that's what I don't get with people that go that fast on a street bike. Like, one person just moves over to go around the car that doesn't see you. You're gone, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. These 999s, I think it maybe was a 999. Yeah, that looks more like this. Let's see what it sounds like on here. It depends on what muffler they have on it, though, too, right?
Yeah, but most of them are like high-pitched sound. Like, Ducati might be different, but a Harley, you can hear that bass coming through.
Oh yeah, they're not like Harleys by any means. No. Like here we go. Let's hear what this sounds like. Yeah, that is kind of a high-pitched sound. My brother must have had a different fucking different something. There we go. This is what my brother sounded like. This was what my brother sounded like. It's not as high pitched. Let's see. I mean, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but bass, I mean, there was some bass to it, but bass penetrates, treble reflects. So, like, when I had my motorcycle, no, it wasn't a Harley, but it sounded like a Harley because I put some Cobra drag pipes on it and yanked out the baffles. But,
dang, sneaky.
You could hear me probably about a quarter mile before I even like pulled in, quarter to a half mile. And like back whenever I was like 16 and I had like 2 JL12s, like people could hear me like 2 minutes before I even showed up because that bass, it'll penetrate right through a tree or a house or whatever. The treble will bounce off.
I had those pagers where they could send text messages. I showed up at my girlfriend's house, and as I'm pulling up, my pager's going off, and it says, "Turn down your fucking stereo." So it takes 30 seconds for a page to go through. They had to pick up the phone, they had to dial it, and then they had to say, "Turn down your fucking phone." So at least a minute away, they heard me. Oh yeah, Hope, more toilet talk. Oh shit, what did I do? So look at this, guys. Flushing money. San Francisco is going to spend $1.7 million to build a single public toilet. $1.7 million.
Is it Made out of platinum?
I don't know. Let's find out. So it says, evidently no longer content to flush public money down just any old toilet, the city of San Francisco is upping its toilet game and is prepared to spend up to $1.7 million to build a single commode in one neighborhood plaza. City leaders are slated to gather Wednesday afternoon at the Noe Valley Town Square. Okay, Noe Valley is one of the rich neighborhoods. That's where the yuppies live. To officially announce a $1.7 million state budget win to build a toilet there. So now listen, they just said state budget win. So it's not just San Francisco spending the money. The state gave them the money to build this fucking thing. According to an online event, the proposed facility would include just one toilet in a 150 square foot space. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, where's my calculator? Let's get the calculator here. Okay, so let's
sounds like the palms of somebody that they owe a favor to.
700,000. So 1,700. 1, 2, 3. So that's 170,000. So it's 1.7 million divided by 150. So that is $113,333 a square foot. So let's look this up here real quick. Square foot cost in San Francisco. Let's just see what the average square foot cost of a house is in San Francisco. Here's how much homes cost per square foot in the Bay Area. So about, let's see. Oh, I can't read it because I'm not a member. Shit. You guys suck. It's behind a paywall. Behind a fucking paywall. Here, let's look in here. Statista.com. Okay, so in the... fucking A. Whatever. So in all these fucking things. San Francisco... So in San Mateo County... San Mateo... What's this black one? Where's San Francisco? Okay, San Francisco County, it's $964 a square foot. For a house. For a house. But this toilet they're building is 113... Hold on, let's do... That divided by $8.99. 126 times more per square foot than a house they're paying for a fucking toilet. 116 times the average square foot price. What the hell is that? So the city's Recreation and Parks Department and the Department of Public Works will work together to build the pricey potty. Expect it will take 3 years to build a toilet. 3 years.
I go to Home Depot right now. Somebody buy me a plane ticket. I'm about to make some money.
No shit.
Fly to San Francisco, go to Home Depot and be like, boom, got it. There you go.
All right.
Give me my money.
Right? Guys, I just went to Lowe's today and I bought a whole bunch of stuff because the showers and trailers suck, right? I can't stand up in the shower anymore, so I have a seat and I can't move around because it's so small in there. So I went and bought some plywood, some wood. So I'm going to build a bathroom outside of my trailer so I can have a bathroom. But I'm making a 12 by 10 so I can put a bed in there and everything, right? I'm going to make it one room for me. So
wait a minute. You're going to put a bed in a bathroom?
Yeah. Why not?
You're going to put a bed in your bathroom.
Well, how about this? I'm going to put a bathroom in my bedroom. How about that?
Ah, gotcha.
Does that make more sense? Well,
damn, I was like, damn, do you spend that much time in the bathroom?
No, what it is.
Shit, I got.
Okay, so I can't walk that good anymore, right? It's hard for me to get up, get out of bed, walk all. Why would I, walk all the way to the bathroom? So I figured if I'm building a bathroom, all I can do is add a couple more feet and put a bed in. So I'm building a 12 by 10 room in our county. You can legally build a 12-foot by 10-foot room without getting a permit. So that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
So I spent a whole hell of a lot less than $100 and fucking or $1.7 million. I tell you that.